Well, hi guys. Everybody say hey.
Hello.
I've got the whole fam here. Way to go, Whit. For Susan Shares. I've got Steve and Adeline. Say hey, Adeline.
Hi.
And Whit. Say hey, Whit.
Hi.
Yes. And so Adeline had a great idea for Susan Shares. And Adeline, you want to tell them what it was? Or does the bear have your tongue?
I want you to do it.
Okay, Adeline said, and I thought we all thought it was a great idea. I said, Adeline, I'm going to do a Susan Shares. She said, I want to do it with you. And I said, what's the idea you have? And she said, Jesus and our heart. And I thought that was a great idea because Steve and I had just been talking about
the evil one.
Oh, yes. And to rebuke the evil one for sure is our language about that. But they had
And
been
that's
talking
me.
about that. Yes, the evil one is me. You're
This
exactly
is our,
right.
No, you forgot our
But-
new friend.
And yes,
And
the
our new
bear
friend, the
is
teddy
our
bear.
new friend, the teddy bear.
Okay.
And what name? She is gonna be alive.
But one
Her
thing
name
that
is gonna be Ella.
Ella. But one thing that Steve and I had been talking about, that's Doc, that Doc and I had been talking about is that, if you just keep your eyes on Jesus, that's the most important thing. Isn't it, Steve? Is that what you want to add to that?
It is, yes. So if we want Jesus in our hearts,
Oh, baby.
we have to keep our eyes on him.
No, I.
Eyes. That's
Eyes,
right.
yes.
Yes. Anyway,
I keep my eyes on Jesus.
you keep your eyes on Jesus. How do you do that, Adeline?
To look at my mom and daddy.
You look at your mom and daddy
And obey them.
Mama.
and you go to school and you go to church and y'all look at the Bible there too, don't you? And learn about Jesus there.
Well, in the Bible at school, there's crafts in there for us to color on.
There's crafts to color.
Jesus crafts on there.
Jesus crafts. That's the way you do it. Well, Jesus is very colorful. He created all the colors. He's very creative. He created nature. And so we can have Jesus in our hearts. That is pretty amazing, Adeline.
It is very. It's wonderful to have Jesus in our heart and to keep the focus on him. Because when we keep the focus on other things, it distracts us away from Jesus. We can think about all the problems that we have in the world, which we do have lots of problems in the world. But if our focus is just on those, then we don't think about Jesus. We don't invite him into everything in our lives. So our focus needs to be Jesus. Isn't that right?
That is right.
And Whit is looking at himself as we make the video and loving it, isn't he?
He is.
So,
So we've also were tonight actually talking about in our prayer not being led into temptation, which means mostly for us to keep our focus on him and asking God to keep us from being distracted about those things he wants us focused on. So anyway, and I think Whit's focused on other things right now too. Aren't you, Whit? Are you, Whit?
but Whit knows how to pray.
Yeah. Whit, you want to pray? You want to
Whit,
show us
you
how
want
to
to
pray?
show us how to pray? Yes, that's
okay.
so good. That's so good. Y'all can't see it, but he's got his hands together.
All right.
So, thank
Well,
you.
I think their parents are here to pick them up.
Okay, so we hope you've enjoyed just
I want
the
Mama to come in here.
of
and do
learning
it.
how to
I want
keep our
Mama
heart,
to do this with
our
us.
learning how to focus our heart on
Honey,
Jesus.
honey,
Love you. Say
I
bye
want
bye.
Mama to do
Bye.
this
Bye
with
bye.
us.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.